Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, future or present energy, but for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you feel guided towards watching this reading. This will resonate with you if this message was meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important regarding love in different ways. If you feel guided towards a personal reading with me, please be sure to check my description down below, because I do have a link to my website. We now open ourselves up to this reading as a collective. We are accepting and open of any messages that come through for us, that guide us. Thank you so much. We are now ready to receive. With love and light, we accept guidance regarding love. So now, as I ring this singing bowl, I would just like you to let this sound roll through your senses. Perhaps take a deep breath and release. As this sound penetrates you, let it cleanse you for the path ahead. Let's begin. We are ready. So I'm going to first look at... Ooh. Wow, your cards are really jumping out today, Libra. So I'm first going to look at your current situation regarding love, and then your partner's current situation regarding love. And I'm going to really expand on this further. But do remember that these energies, because I'm connecting with both of your energy, can be vice versa, can be interchangeable. So please just keep that in mind with your movements forward, because I really want you to get the most you can out of this reading. And I feel like your intuition is quite strong at the moment, Libra. Libra, current situation. Wow. What did I say? The card just came straight out. Current situation regarding love. We have the Knight of Cups. So here you're moving forward on a journey and you're extending your cup, and cups are all about love. They're all about emotions. So I feel like here you're moving forward and you want to extend yourself in this relationship. You want to invest your heart into this relationship in quite a stable and steady way. The Knight of Cups, they're not too fast, they're not too slow. I feel they're just right. So here this is saying that you're on the right path. You're trying to maintain this path. Yeah. You're trying to find balance here. You're trying to stay grounded as well as passionate. There's a certain level of in between here that you're working towards, I feel. You're building towards, where you can feel quite committed, quite stable, quite, I feel, rational and serious, but also at the same time quite expressive, quite creative and imaginative with the way you're feeling, and being genuine and sincere about that with your, I feel, in this relationship. The Knight of Cups is the most sincere knight. They're the fairest of the knights, okay? So it's about, yeah, let's jump into this passion. Let's give our hearts to one another. But let's not lose ourselves. Let's, maintain, what's right. Be firm in what we want. Be fair in this relationship. And I feel like here, the horse that this knight is on is ready. Are you ready, Libra? You're letting go, I feel, in order to be on such a journey, in order to really invest your heart into a relationship. There's certain aspects that you have to cleanse within yourself, certain energies that perhaps aren't resonating with you anymore. Using your intuition to guide you in the movements forward in ways that really are one with your heart, I feel. As I said that, I had a little bit, for some reason, I had a little bit of trouble breathing, just for a moment there. And, okay, I feel like that was a message for one of you, okay? So before I take out another card, I do have a card here, I haven't turned it over yet. I feel something in the past was... it was a feeling of I couldn't breathe, but it was only for a moment, okay? So perhaps you felt a little bit claustrophobic, or you felt like you were restricted in some way, because oxygen, that's we need oxygen, we need that to survive, we need to feel that flow through us, and really that provides us with life, right? That provides us with life. So whatever was providing you with life, perhaps there was a little bit of an obstacle there, or there was something that was hindering you in the movements forward. But right now, as I'm talking, I'm fine, just to let you know. I'm fine, but yeah, I feel like that was definitely a message for one of you that was important, and that was when I was talking about letting go, right? So you're releasing. There's new air. It feels like there's a new atmosphere around you, perhaps. So the current situation regarding love for Libra. Yeah, this came out in the pre-shuffle as well. This is the Three of Pentacles, and I feel here you're receiving a bit of recognition here. Someone is admiring you in this relationship. They're recognizing really the hard work that you invest into your life, and they're wanting to really move forward with you as a partnership here. This is all about working together, growing together. And I feel like here you as well, you've been working, you've been investing your time in really being the best you can be, I feel, in this relationship, and some rewards are coming. There's something coming, a fulfillment of this goal. the threes are all about creation here. So if you're working towards completeness, if you're working towards unity here, as you extend your cup of love, right, this is the serious aspect, right? This is the pentacles, this is that grounding energy. I feel like, you know, that's coming together now. You know, for some of you, I feel this balance, this equal relationship balance, where you work with one another, you really grow with one another. You know, you don't just think about yourselves, you think about each other moving forward. I feel like that's being quite a important part of being able to extend your heart. You know, this fairness, this Knight of Cups, you know, they're moving towards this. You have faith that this relationship, this individual is going to take you seriously. And vice versa. Libra, current situation regarding love. Yeah. So the King of Cups, I want to just relate this quickly back to the Three of Pentacles here, because the King of Cups is someone that works to better themselves each and every day. So you see here we have the Three of Pentacles, which is building together, working together. This was followed here by the King of Cups. Again, this is development, this is bettering themselves each and every day. And the King of Cups, they not only work to create their own kingdom, they also are there wanting to help others build theirs. So they help others build kingdoms also. Yeah, so coming in, there's a real strong focus on togetherness, of union. And here as well, the King of Cups is someone that has really taken the time to understand their feelings. They have taken the time to have a lot of emotional intelligence in this relationship, a lot of deeper understanding here, and really they're in tune with their feelings. And if there's any, I feel, overthinking, if there's any busy water here, you know, there's this water represents perhaps a little bit of distress at times, perhaps. They're able to sit firm on their throne. They're able to, you know, this throne is in the middle of all of this, and they're maintaining their sense of calm. They're holding on to their cup, and I feel like they're doing just fine here, Libra. So this is you. You know, you're here with your cup. You're here. You're wanting equality. You're wanting fairness. You're wanting to extend, you know, your cup here and give your life, give your love in the right way, okay? But for some reason I wanted to say life, so wanting to give your life, wanting to invest everything. That's powerful. Maybe you have all your cups on the table here and you're saying, this is who I am, here I am, I give myself to you, I give everything to you, because now I am not only myself, I am also you. I am not only myself, I am, you know, I take you as part of me. We create together now. We're in this world together now. Beautiful. Libra regarding love. Libra. Okay. So 3 cards wanted to come out for you, Libra. And we have the 7 of Wands, the High Priestess, which is one of my favourite cards, and the 4 of Swords, which is also one of my favourite cards. So I do like that. Let me expand on these individually and then see how they relate to each other. So you're coming out of some sort of conflict, I feel. And by that I mean that could be you. This could be daily challenges, you know, this could be anything, but you're looking at these wands now and whatever they represent to you, and you're mastering them. And I feel like you're building from these wands, you're building yourself up, okay, because this is someone that's taking a higher position here on this land. You see, these wands are underneath them now, so you're slowly building and building and building, and as you are doing so, I feel like these wands are becoming less, you know, shrinking. That's the image that my guides are showing me. Okay, they're showing me an image of these, you getting higher on this land, and these wands, you know, they're not getting higher with you, they're getting shorter, right? So they're disappearing as you rise above them, okay? And you're holding on to this one wand, and this is actually, because this is regarding love, I feel like you're saying, okay, I'm moving forward, I'm moving up in this world, slowly but surely, through all of these challenges, and this is my partner, right? This is my love, this is my relationship, and that's the, wow, I just heard someone say, that's the only thing I'm holding on to. That's it. I'm sure that's hyperbole in some way, but I feel like here this is you and you're saying, you know, really truly deeply, your partner is the only passion you're truly holding on to with, I feel, a sense of, yeah, a sense of closure. Is your partner providing you with closure to, or perhaps allowing you to, you know, face difficult situations, or let go of, rise above difficult situations, Libra? I'm not, let me just look at this card. Yeah, right, because you're becoming one with your partner. You're wanting to really work together and have balance here. So you're holding on to your partner because, you know, this is part of you now. Right, because I feel like you're still working. I mean, you can't just have one whole passion, right? You have work, you have your hobbies, you have all of these true commitments that you also invest actions into, you also invest passion into. But I feel like what this is saying is you're doing so, you know, knowing that you're just one side of another, you're one side of your partner here. You know, you both build from one another still, while you're still focusing on yourselves, right? It's all about personal growth through relationship growth, I feel, at this moment in time. And we do have the High Priestess here, so this is a lot of personal growth. This is you getting really in tune with your intuition. The High Priestess, I feel, wow, just an amazing card to come out. This is you being really in tune with your spirituality, being really hyper aware of everything going on around you, okay? And you could be just listening. This isn't you taking action, this is you taking a step back and taking everything in around you and analysing it, seeing situations for what they truly are, having quite an open perspective, open to really divine guidance, I feel, as well. I mean, whatever your intuition is telling you at this moment in time, this is saying that that's correct, okay? This card is saying that your intuition is correct, Libra. And the last card for you, so we are moving forward with love, but here as well, this is again taking a step back with the Four of Swords, going inside yourself and really seeing life for what it really is, seeing love for what it truly can become here, and being quite thankful, being quite grateful for achieving what you have so far. You know, it's that this is a humble energy. This is a humble energy, and this definitely came from a place of gratitude, because here these knights, they would pre-make coffins before going out to battles, because they didn't think that they were going to survive. And if they did survive this challenge, they would then come back and they'd lay in that pre-made coffin, right? The coffin's open, and they would just appreciate their survival. They would really take the time to understand that they did survive, they did get through this. And perhaps, you know, some of them are still in that mode of, wow, I don't feel like I have survived. And then really this is a reminder that, yeah, we got through this. Look, I'm right here, I'm laying here, I'm acknowledging everything I've been through, and what I'm doing now is I'm looking at a path forward that really aligns with my purpose. So this is telling me this relationship moving forward, you know, I want this to really align with my purpose. I want this to have true meaning. And this is not only, you know, focusing on long-term life purpose decisions. This is also saying that, you know, this is now a journey that is of true hope and faith, right? So yeah, it's not just about what's long term, it's about what you have true faith in, what you have true purpose within. Okay, so this is, I feel, someone really taking this relationship seriously, really wanting to build, okay? And we do have, I have to say, we have the Pentacles here, we have the Wands here, we have the Swords here, okay? So we have the Cups, right? We have 2 cups here. So I mean, really you're taking on the energy of earth, water, fire, air. You're taking on all of that energy and you're finding balance within that energy, I feel. So I feel like you can here, because the major arcana, okay, here is actually the High Priestess. So she's the most intuitive of the major arcana, okay? She's highly spiritual being. So very good energy here. And I usually pull 5, but 3 wanted to come out. So you had a little bit of a longer reading there, but I feel like that was meant to happen. I feel like you needed that message. So now I'm going to look at your partner's energy and their current situation regarding love. I'm making space here for your partner, because I'm feeling like perhaps I want this to be equal, so perhaps I need to pull 5 cards for them as well. So there's going to have to be a little bit more space here, but that's okay. That should be enough, yeah. Libra, your partner's current situation regarding love. Current situation regarding love. Wow. Okay, so the first card for your partner is a major arcana. We have the World card, but this was also followed by the Page of Cups. So they're extending their cup to you also. This is quite an innocent energy with the Page. So let's begin with the World. This is someone that's really thinking deeply about this relationship. They've, I feel, come out of a period of stagnation where they really wanted to, I feel like this is truly trying to find themselves, you know, a period of self-discovery. And this could be referring to really years, not just, you know, recent energy. And I feel they're coming out of this now. They're truly being one with themselves, and they have quite an open perspective. They've come to some true realizations of what they want out of a relationship, and really they're moving forward in a way that is free, that is of great abundance, okay? Because we do have here someone here that's, I feel, quite open to giving and receiving. I also look at this card, you see here, as a compass, right? And they're within this compass, and they're looking within themselves for direction, and the answer has come to them, and now they're wanting to move forward, they're wanting to embark on a journey. And if we go back to these stories, these metaphorical stories, imagine you, so this is your partner, right? But I want you to really get in the zone of your partner here. So imagine you are booking a holiday, and this is not just any holiday, this is really a trip around the world. Right, you're going to go to a lot of different places, you know, you're going to have to plan this quite extensively, but you know what you want, you know this is going to be a really big journey in your life, but you're willing to take those steps, you're saving up for this, you're planning for this, you're, I feel, writing maps, you know, writing your own maps, you know, looking at the trails that you could possibly go down. And yeah, everything is organized, everything is done, everything is complete. You've perhaps even built this up for years, maybe 2 years, in order to take that next step. And now, you know, you're finally there, you have everything you need, and you're getting on that plane and you're about to embark. But you know what's ahead of you. It's a real journey that's going to be very fulfilling, and you're taking that step onto that plane, and I feel like that's your partner. That's the sort of energy, okay? Taking that step. So yeah, so that's where they're at. They're on that journey now. They're after a lot of, I feel, contemplation, they're on that journey, or either they're on that journey or they're about to take that step into a new phase, okay, of their lives. But you know, the World card, this says this relationship means the world to them. So quite frankly, that metaphor can be very much simplified into this relationship means the world to them, okay? So we have as well the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone quite innocent, quite sincere. This is quite a young energy, quite a young love energy. So they're really they're wanting to approach this relationship from a point of view that's quite sincere. Perhaps the communication they're having with you is quite fair, is quite trusting, and I feel like you're coming from the same place with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. So you very much understand, I feel, you know, this card right here, don't you, Libra? Because you're in the same sort of situation. But the Page here, this is saying that there's a lot more growth here within their emotions. There's a lot more building. I'm noticing this stream in the background, and I'm seeing this build up the card. So this is saying that there's a lot of potential here. They're seeing a lot of love potential in this relationship, a lot more growth. So, you know, this is something long term that can develop over time. You know, perhaps on that journey, right? They're on that journey of the world, and they've reached their third destination, and there's more to come, and they're just enjoying themselves right now, you know, building and building and building, going to all of these different places, discovering so much with you, okay, in this relationship. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we do have my development card. So I've just noticed that my my development with one another is equals, but for some reason I also wanted to say self-development. So Yeah, I mean, that means your partner is really growing right now, Libra, which is quite good. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords. So they're taking on this energy. This is someone that I feel... Okay, they know what they want. Your partner knows what they want. They have been through so much at this point. I mean, they've been through so many challenges. They've got a lot of life experience behind them that really, when they face this situation, what I was picking up on before was their honesty, was their you can trust them, okay? They're being very truthful. And it's interesting because we have quite a youthful love energy, but this is also followed by someone with a lot of life experience, also someone that's been through a lot, overcome so much. They are someone that you could probably talk to about absolutely anything, and they would be able to relate to you in some way because they've been through something similar. They've been through, perhaps it's different, but you know, they have this intellect. They can perhaps give you some sort of advice that's of guidance, but this is someone taking on that energy with regards to love, with regards to this relationship, right? Holding their sword of truth. Yeah, I'm just hearing someone say, my guides are sending me this message of someone saying, I know who I want, I know what I want. And you see they're raising, I'm being guided towards their hand here. They're raising their hand. They're raising their sword of truth. I know who I want. I know what I want. Seeing the truth in this relationship. Wanting to move forward. Because they've come so far in their lives at this point that, you know, because they're taking on, regarding love, this page, it's as though they've been through so much that they just want something honest, something innocent, something that feels quite new, you know, that doesn't get old, that doesn't, you know, you're both going to have this love forever. It's like they want something to last forever. They want something now that's not quite as challenging as, you know, what they've had to go through in their lives, okay? Your partner's current situation regarding love. Current situation regarding love. This was also in the pre-shuffle. This is the Nine of Cups. So yeah, they're sitting firm. You know, they're not moving. They're not going anywhere. They want this. They know what they want. And you see these cups are full. They're building their emotions, they're building these cups up for this relationship. They want to invest their emotions, they want everything out on the table. Everything out on the table. And this is not just them. I feel like they have the same expectation here. They feel, okay, I'm going to put all of my emotions and feelings out on the table. I'm sitting firm, I'm holding on to this, but I would like them to do the same. And I'm seeing these cups behind them, right? So perhaps they're about to really express this, or, you know, perhaps they have, and that this is just the dynamic now. It's saying, okay, we both have everything out on the table. We're both open about our feelings with one another, and, you know, feeling quite successful, feeling quite abundant. This is the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is wish fulfillment. You know? So they wish for this. This is their deepest wish, just to have an open love, to have a journey together that is true. Okay? Yeah, wow. Just everything here, all of these cards, very open, very true. And you're being very fair. So, yeah. Very much, I feel good energy from your partner. This is a journey of the soul, I feel. This is, yeah, a journey of the soul. That's what the message I'm getting for your partner here. So So 2 cards came out. So actually the Magician flew out, but then my guides were telling me to pick up the next card as well. So I did. I had this message saying pick up the next card, and it was the Eight of Wands here. Okay, but I feel like this is before. Alright, this is what my guides are telling me, so I'm going to follow their guidance. The Eight of Wands in this scenario is being penetrated by love. Okay, this is the arrows. Imagine arrows of love penetrating someone's heart. So this relationship, there's this sense of urge to move forward. There's this inner urge, there's this inner knowing that they should move forward, and adapting themselves accordingly with whatever arises in this relationship. They want to grow, they want to change and build with you also, I feel, but they're doing so from a place here of I feel a knowing, just a knowing that, you know, whatever happens is meant to be. And then we do have the last card. We're ending on a major arcana as well, and this is the Magician. This is the inception, this is the seed, this is, again, you see everything on the table here? This is a card of manifestation, and they have everything on the table. They have their cups, they have their swords, they have their wands, they have their pentacles, and so this is saying they have their emotions, everything they need, they have their feelings, they have their truth here with the swords, their ideas, they have their wands, which are actions and passion to really follow through, determination, and the pentacles, which is long term. So there's a lot of possibility here moving forward, and they're working to manifest this for themselves, or this could be really the beginning of a manifestation, okay? This is the seed in their mind that's planted right before they make that move. You know, right before they attract what it is they need here. And for some reason I had the urge to say need, attract what they need. So that could be significant for some of you, and there is nature around them. So I feel like this is coming natural to them. This is coming regardless. This is a seed that's being planted in their mind, and it's to do with this relationship. It's regarding love. I'm not sure what that seed is, and I'm not sure they know what that seed is, but it's coming. And I'm being drawn towards the infinity sign. So perhaps they're coming to the realizations, or they're really acknowledging, they're going to be really acknowledging that this relationship is forever, and they're working now to manifest something that is going to be long-term and balanced, like yourself, okay? But really what I want, the emphasis from this card actually is, yeah, coming to that realization. This is forever. But that's a realization that's slowly being planted in their mind, okay? And there's, I feel like nature is growing from this idea. Growth. But yeah, everything on the table again, right? Everything on the table. So we have a lot of honesty here, a lot of, yeah, openness from your partner's current situation regarding love. So now I'm going to look, 2 cards did just come out, but I'm trying to guide. So now we're going to look at how you perceive one another. So we've looked into the current situation. So this is the energy that you're both giving, that you're both putting forward in some way. And now we're moving forward to how you see your partner and how they see you. But I'm going to first look at how they see you, okay? And the first two cards I've just turned over. We have the, well, this is good, this is really good. So we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is someone that's quite creative, quite imaginative. They're seeing a lot of potential here in all of these cups, and they're trying to decide on the one that's going to be the most fulfilling. This is quite a temporary energy, so they realize here that they have to make a decision to move forward with one of them and put their focus in one of these cups. And when they do so, I feel, you know, this is about analysis paralysis, right? So they're in the state of analysis. Once they do so, they gain great clarity here, right? Great clarity over what emotionally fulfills them. So I feel like actually this is you. They see you as coming forward towards clarity, knowing what you truly want in love, okay? You know, choosing that path of, I feel, fulfillment that is going to really be true to your emotions, true to what's deep inside you here. Okay, so they're seeing that now. They're seeing you come forward with clarity and love, and then extending your cup. Ace of Cups, extending your cup, Libra. Very beautiful. Here, your cup of love is full and it's overflowing. They see that. They see that this cup is not one that's empty. This cup is one of true potential. And I'm noticing the dove here. The dove is just able to really feed from the water and fly. Okay, so I feel like they're feeling quite nurtured, they're feeling quite respected here because the hand's white. This is all about sincerity and honesty. And again, I'm just noticing here the streams at all of the bottom of the cards, right? And I'm seeing the stream again build up slowly, right? Because this cup is going to keep flowing. So that's what they're seeing. They're seeing that this cup is going to keep flowing. There's no stop here to the love that you have to give. All they're seeing here is potential, and they're seeing emotional fulfillment in you, right? They're seeing that you emotionally fulfill them. So whatever cup you've decided on here, whatever clarity you've gained over really trying to decide a path forward, you're coming forward and they're seeing this really abundant path. You know, whatever this is, and you know, it wasn't without great thought. They're feeling this. They're feeling this sense that you've really had to think about love. You've really had to think about your feelings, and now you know what you want. And this is overflowing, okay? So how does your partner see you regarding love? How does your partner see you? And remember that this doesn't have to be true. This is just perception, right? So this is how they see you, but you know, this is how you are. And I feel like this does kind of reflect that in a way, doesn't it? It does reflect how you are. And then we do have the Justice card, so Major Arcana. They see you as quite fair, quite balanced. You are looking for equality in this relationship and you're sitting firm with that. This is security, this is safeness. Yeah. You're holding those scales and you're saying, look, this is my morals, these are my values, do you agree with them? And are we going to move forward in the right way, in the correct way? That is going to be, you know, we're going to be quite open and honest with one another and quite serious. Yeah, and the Justice card, this can also be, you know, that's sort of the vows, keeping those marriage vows, keeping those promises. So they see you as keeping those promises and wanting them to keep their promises. This is someone that cuts out lies, okay? You see, I'm actually seeing this is how they feel about you. You see, you've got that sword. your sword of truth again, and you're just cutting out any lies. You're not accepting any lies. You want complete truth in this relationship. You don't want a relationship where you hide things from one another. You want something where everything is out in the open, but you've got this vision, you've got this intuition, this laser vision, and you know, if there's anything going on, you're just able to just cut it. So yeah, I mean, you're very serious. Your promises mean a lot to you right now, and I have to say, look, they're coming forward now. You know, this is how they're feeling in their current situation, and you know, their energy that they're coming across, and you know, very truthful energy this whole time. What have I said? Just truthfulness. And you know why? Because Libra, they see that you're serious. You're very serious, and you know what you want. They know what they want. Yeah, this is promises that will not be broken, definitely. Okay, so two cards for you, and this is how your partner sees you: King of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Okay, the King of Pentacles is someone very successful. If this comes out for how they see you, I tend to think that means that you're their ideal partner. Whatever they perceive as value in a partner, in a husband or wife, they see in you. You know, this value, this worth. They are really acknowledging your worth and the hard work that you've had to put into your life in order to get to the places you have. Okay, and they're seeing that you're really coming towards success. They feel quite comfortable around you, and they're recognizing all the potential that you have. You want something long term. You want something that is truly long term, long standing, and very committed. And commitment means a lot to you. Commitment, truth. You do not just extend your pentacle to anyone. You're very much selective about who you bring into your life, who you choose to associate. I feel, actually, I would say associate yourself with, but I feel like no, because you're quite generous. This is someone quite generous in giving. It's more so that you surround yourself with individuals that really do represent who you are, and you're looking at them, and you're at this period of your life where you're saying, look, I only want people in my life that are going to be on the same page as me. You know, this is someone that doesn't get taken advantage of. So yeah, just interesting energy, Libra. Okay, and we have the Five of Cups. This is someone feeling quite misguided. They're feeling a sense of lack, a sense of feeling isolated in their feelings and emotions. But behind them is a Two of Cups, which is complete. This is equal fulfillment. The Two of Cups is all about working together, an equal exchange, and perhaps look up the Two of Cups if it doesn't come out, Libra. But yeah, it's an equal exchange of love, right? But they're focusing on these cups that have spilt. They're focusing on, you know, what has been lacking, the cups that have been empty, rather than looking at the Two of Cups, which is right behind them. And it's as though your partner's saying, look, we have these cups, turn around. And they're tapping you on the shoulder, and they're showing you here, yes, this can be equal love, yes, this is true, this is where you should focus, and if you keep your focus, then this is going to be truly fulfilling for both of us. And you are keeping your focus. So, you know, but perhaps there's there's been some challenges, and that could not be to do with this relationship. This is just challenges of the heart. This is challenges, deep challenges within you that you've had to face, and needing to turn around and just look at that Two of Cups, okay? And you are Libra, so but perhaps you did need that tap on the shoulder. You did need that, hey look, I'm serious. Hey look, we have the Two of Cups. And then you're saying, yeah, wow, let's go, let's do this, let's build together, let's work together. But it wasn't without that struggle before finding love. It wasn't without that struggle, that period of stagnation that you had to go through in order to really be with an individual that was going to value you and had the same morals and values completely, intrinsically, you know, where you could build together, where you could have an equal exchange. So recognizing that, acknowledging that period of stagnation, they see you not only for what you've been through, but also the love that you have to give. So what is your perspective of your partner? How do you see your partner, Libra? Wow. So we were talking, weren't we, about for some reason personal growth kept coming up, and here you see your partner first of all as the Judgment card, which is an awakening, which is a rebirth. This is someone that's looking over their past and past events that were of confusion, past emotions that were of confusion in some way, and seeing the clarity. And if they don't gain clarity, if they don't find the answers now, you know, once they're taking a higher ground here above these, you know, our past experiences here, you know, these old memories that are resurfacing, they are really putting them to bed. They're really finding closure and accepting. And with that acceptance, with that enlightenment, you know, they're able to move forward. They're able to really start a new cycle here. Yeah, start a new beginning here and come to some deep awakenings. So I mean, this doesn't have to be a new cycle completely, but it is an awakening of sorts, okay? So very, very beautiful energy. So you're seeing your partner is quite enlightened, being able to put the past behind them and move forwards, you know, taking a higher ground here. A lot of acceptance. You know, they had this angel, they have wings, and I felt the need to say angel. So again, you know, they're trying to be honest, they're trying to be sincere, like truly sincere, okay? And yeah, you're recognizing that they've really gone through some big changes in their lives. So the next card, please, for how you see your partner. Wow, okay, so we have the Emperor card, and the Emperor is really the father of the deck. They have gone through a lot to get to this point. They've had to build themselves up from nothing, from perhaps just a seed, right? And now they have mastered really their swords. They've mastered their ideas and thoughts and feelings and their emotions, their passion, they have a true sense of commitment. They know what they want. Know what they want moving forward, and they're quite firm. They're quite strict in that. They're saying, okay, this is the person I want to be with them forever. I have made my mind. Nobody's changing my mind. This is that kind of energy from the Emperor, okay? And I'm seeing here a strong focus on stability, wanting a strong foundation in this relationship, okay? And I feel like here you know, this is you wanting a strong sense of stability, and you're looking at this individual and you're seeing that they are serious. You're seeing that they want this. They really do want to build this. You're seeing them as, you know, perhaps a leader in some aspects. You know, being able to support the home, being able to take care of the home, being able to provide you with safeness, a sense of safeness. And wisdom. They have a lot of wisdom to give, and you listen to them. You take into consideration what they have to say, because to you, you know, they've got a lot of experience. They have great insight. And here we have the Justice card for you, the Emperor card for them. And, you know, these are two individuals that are not messing around. They're very serious about this, and they're not holding back anything. They're not holding back anything, I feel. They're trusting one another. They're trusting being open to one another. They're trusting that each other are stable in love, okay? Stable in this connection. So how do you see your partner regarding love? How do you see your partner? My guides just said, wait a little bit because we're trying to find the right card. So keep shuffling. We're trying to find the right card. So let's, I'm being told to just shuffle for a bit longer. Okay, two cards. Okay. So we have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So these are short-term victories, these are short-term gains, and moving forward from short-term gains into something more long-term, into something that is going to be a real journey. At the top of this mountain is the 2 of Cups, I like to feel. So they're walking forward, they're wanting to move forward and reach the 2 of Cups. I'm feeling here moving out of this energy. This is, you know, these are victories, okay, Libra, but they're not really anything substantial. They're not anything that's what's the word? Really intrinsic, really going deep, right? So you're looking at this individual and you're saying, okay, we've come so far, we've had all of these victories so far, but what's the big step? What's that next big step, okay? Where are we going to go that's going to really give us a true sense of accomplishment, a true sense of value? And I feel like you both have this, but you're really thinking here, okay, what do we do next? Where do we go from here? That's more of a long-term accomplishment, more long-term fulfillment here. So this is what you're seeing. This is how you're looking at this individual. You're really analysing this individual, I feel. You know, you're really analysing, but now this came out with the 8 of Cups. So Libra, you're really seeing them now as moving towards following their deepest heart here, their deepest feelings here, towards this mountain with you. This mountain is really much bigger than what you've already built, and what you've built so far is really quite successful here. With the Cups, we have quite a lot of investment, but realizing that, you know, there was something missing here. There was something missing here, and what that was a true sense of some sort of long-term accomplishment, some sort of feeling of this desire to move forward and truly be complete with one another. And you see they're moving towards this mountain, they're building with you, you're building together, and at the top is the Two of Cups. I love this card as well. I feel like we have a really good set of cards here, and this is moving away from confusion. This is about moving towards clarity. Again, knowing what you both want and moving forward on quite an extensive journey together. I'm hearing here. So we've come this far. This is a conversation, but I'm just going to narrow it down. We've come this far in our journey, and we've built so much already. We have a lot of feelings for each other. We have, this is a little bit blurry sometimes. That means this is an important message. We've built these cups together. We have taken our time, and this could even be before you've been together. You've been working on your emotional intelligence. You've been working on your feelings and knowing what you want. We've built this so far, and now let's go for that the highest we can go. Let's strive for the highest we can go, quite literally, right? Because as you walk up this mountain, you're building your vibration, you're raising higher here with your love vibrations. Interesting, that's quite an interesting analysis of this card, I feel. Yeah, your energy is really quite stable energy. I have to actually mention that there's a sense of letting go there's a sense of healing here as well, because I keep seeing the Three of Swords. Let me just let that focus for you because I want you to see. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Three of Swords is reversed. So this is saying removing those deep wounds, removing any really something of great, I feel, emotional hurt in some way, and healing from that. But yeah, this does keep coming up, a sense of healing, Libra. But I didn't feel the need to mention it, because I felt like there was, all I'm seeing here, all I'm feeling is possibility. But I mean, yeah, with possibility, with stable foundations comes a lot of healing, right? Because we've all been through quite a lot of challenges in our lives, and we not only grow from them, but we also allow ourselves to acknowledge them, don't we? And sometimes allowing ourselves to acknowledge them is quite healing. You know, coming to realizations from past hurt and being able to come to a true understanding and gain true closure is really, I feel, part of life. And I feel like, I don't know why I'm expanding on this, but maybe that message is important for some of you. Wow, okay, so 4 cards have come out, and it's interesting. I feel like 2 of these are for this spread, and my guides are saying that the next 2 are for the next which is all about your future together. But let's just see your perspective of your partner. We have 2 more cards here. We have the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Determined, okay? So you see them as looking over the future that you have together, and they're being quite persistent. They're, very persistent individual. That's the first word that pops into my mind as seeing this card. and they will stop at nothing to really get this connection to where it needs to be. And I have to say as well that the King of Wands, they can be quite an inconsiderate energy. They can be an energy that really neglects and is not understanding. But I'm seeing here actually the opposite. So perhaps in the past that's what you've been through, and you know, that's why that Three of Swords keeps popping up sometimes, as well as other situations, okay? Because I understand there's a lot more depth to this. But I'm saying here that, you know, they're not that. They're actually quite a considerate individual, and you're realizing this. You're realizing the comparison here, the contrast here of what you truly deserve, and yeah, that's in the future. This is the future. They're very future thinking with you. So this isn't someone that's coming and going. They're very much persistent. And I'm saying that because as well, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. This came out with the Knight of Pentacles. And this is quite a slow knight. But they're slow because they only move forward once they know what they want. And this is a stable commitment. This is a long-standing commitment. And they're moving forward here, and they're bringing this pentacle to you. They're bringing this long-term journey to you that is of worth, okay? The pentacles are really of worth and value. So whatever they're expanding to you, whatever journey that you see ahead for both of you, you see them as offering something quite abundant, okay? Quite stable. Actually, perhaps stable is a better word to say. It's this quite structured and stable and safe and secure, because really, if the Queen, so if that King of Cups, let's say for example, so you're in this King of Cups energy, so if the King of Cups wanted someone to go on a journey for them, and they wanted this journey to be successful, they wanted this journey to last and be quite fruitful in some way, you know, that hard work, they wanted someone that was going to really think things through, put in the hard work in order to make this succeed, they would ask for the Knight of Pentacles. Right, so this is you, and you're receiving this Knight of Pentacles, you're seeing them as the Knight of Pentacles, so you know, you're having quite a lot of trust in this individual. I feel that what they're offering you is of substance, is of great value. Okay, so now let's move on to your future together. Actually, you know, I've got these two cards here, but I feel the need to, because I've just noticed that, again, we have two cards, and I feel like I want to put another card on this side. So usually this is 5 cards, Libra, but for you, and you're reading alone, it looks like more cards want to come out. It looks like there's more to say. So some of you are really looking for some sort of in-depth message here, so I'm going to go again and see how your partner sees you. Just one more card for how your partner sees you before I move forward to the future of this relationship. So yeah, this is quite a long reading, but I really enjoy them being long. This is really what really resonates with me and my message as a reader, and the love and light that I want to give to you. This is just the way I am. So I hope that some of you really do like these longer readings, because this is what I love. So, you know, I'm doing what I love. Yeah, so let's get one more card and move forward, okay? This is beautiful. Ooh, okay, this one wanted to fly. This one wanted to fly straight out. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. They see you as looking upon your life, looking at all the hard work that you have put into your life, because they're seeing you as, don't forget, they're seeing you as the Knight of Pentacles, which is someone that, you know, has a lot of potential here, and what they have to offer is quite of worth, okay? But wow, so this is a message, isn't it? This is quite deep. So they're seeing you as not really acknowledging just how much you have really put in so far to, you know, whatever these pentacles represent for you. This is commitments. These are long-term goals here. And yeah, you're not recognizing the your true value, I feel, for what you truly are. Sorry, I'm just getting some messages here. You've built a foundation, and this foundation, these seeds, they're growing and they're going to keep growing. And they are truly of worth, but they see that there's a need here for you to, forgive me if I'm not expressing this correctly, there's a need for you to really know your worth. Okay? They're looking at you and they want you to see what you've come to so far. They want you to acknowledge what you've come to so far as truly part of the success. So the rewards that are in the journey as well. The rewards that are in the journey as well, not just the destination. Yeah. Perhaps needing time to rest. You know, they're resting on this wand, needing time to rest because, you know, you've done quite a bit. You've achieved quite a lot, Libra, and all that hard work. Look at how much hard work that you've put into your life, and just take a step back and breathe. Take a moment to breathe. You don't always have to be achieving all the time. You know, that's this kind of energy, okay? This is saying, you know, I want them to breathe. I want them to acknowledge how far they've come and feel it, you know. And you're quite thankful for this love. You're quite appreciative of this love, but for some reason there's this card here that's saying, you know, it's not that you're not, I mean, yeah, you're very thankful, you're very appreciative to the point here, Libra, that you're so thankful and appreciative that to the point where you're not even acknowledging just how much you've achieved, because, you know, people that don't acknowledge, people that don't, yeah, I don't know how to expand on that properly. I'm sorry, there's a message in there though. There's a message in there. I'm sure you're looking right now and you're saying, yeah, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. And then I'm having trouble here trying to express that to you. But you're seeing that. You're seeing this, aren't you, Libra? Moving forward. So we have 2 cards. And this is the future of this relationship. So actually, yeah, I'm going to have a look at these. We have the 6 of Swords and we have the Temperance card. Moving forward to calmer waters with those swords. So swords can represent challenges, right? But you're in this boat together and you're moving past any of these challenges together, and you're seeking harmony, you're seeking a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, and you're moving towards that. So this is in the future. Really, actually, you know, this journey, at the end of this journey, you see these waters are so smooth, okay? You look at that. And then we have the Temperance card, which is again all about balance. This is also my Divine card. This is saying this message is really important. Whatever this card comes out next to it, saying this is of great importance, Libra. Please acknowledge this. But it's also here, you know, balancing these cups. They're glowing. They're, you know, working towards equilibrium. They have 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land, and they also can fly here. So they're trying to really balance their emotions, balance on the ground here, and light up the sky as well. And in the path forward, there's the sun, right? There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of wish fulfillment and security and happiness in that path. You see that path to the sun? And what the sun represents, the sun card represents happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. So balancing, growing, working together, and you know, this is the energy, isn't it? You're bringing forward this energy in the current, and this is saying that yes, there is going to be this harmony, there is going to be this balance, there is this movement to calmer waters here. A journey together. So Libra, your main focus here during this reading is really on development. Realizing here that you're equals and you have a long way to go still, because this relationship is long term. We have the Emperor, we have the Justice card. This is a long term relationship, so you have a long way to grow still, and you're just acknowledging what you need to do in order to grow together. Okay, that's the main message here, I feel. And then the next card out for the future is the Four of Cups. So, you know, these empty cups, it's about leaving those empty cups behind and looking at that cup. And I feel like that cup represents the Ace of Cups, this overflowing cup here. This is that hand being extended, moving out, okay, not accepting any place of lack. Okay, any cups that are empty, they're being discarded. And any lack of interest here, moving forward past that lack of interest, that lack of emotional fulfillment, and seeing true fulfillment in the path ahead. It's something more stable, right? You don't want any false stability, you don't want any false hope. You both are just working towards something that's realistic and is going to make you both happy. So, you know, there's a big focus as well on wanting to be happy, wanting to be emotionally fulfilled and striving towards that. Both working quite hard, I feel. The future of this relationship for Libra. Future of this relationship. Future. Wow. So as I said, working quite hard, the 10 of Wands came out. Working very hard, and this is actually both of you taking on a lot of responsibility. This is a card of success, but it's about the heaviness of success, because once you are successful, you have all of these responsibilities, all of these wands to carry, but you see this person has the muscles to carry them. They're very much capable of walking forward with all of these wands. But here this is about you sharing that heaviness, sharing that responsibility, but also taking on a lot of responsibility, taking this quite seriously. Yeah. You see they have their arms wrapped around these wands and they're not letting go. Those steps, they may be heavy, but they've got the muscle. And I heard someone say, my guys, just another message, we can get through this together, we can get through anything together. Okay? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. This is really, you know, a victory. This is a card of victory, and you see this sword, they have the crown on the top. They have been through great challenges and now they're coming out the other side. They're feeling a sense of truth. They're feeling really here a journey moving forward that is of inner truth, that represents who they are. They want honesty, they want trust, they want full trust, and there will be victory. Yeah. And I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords again, cutting out anything that is not right, that is not just cutting away anything, any lies, any dishonesty, anything in the past that has felt confusing, or you know, approaching those challenges and just saying, no, that is not in alignment with who I am, that is not in alignment with who I am, that is not in alignment with who we are. So really, you're both just knowing what you want and focusing on love, focusing on what you truly want, what is in your truth, rather than anything that is of a hindrance, anything that could be detrimental to both of you, I feel. Justice. The Justice card is here. Sincerity. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Temperance card. Oh wow. Okay, Libra. This is very significant. The Temperance card is here, but we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. These are both divinely guided cards. These are both divine cards. Okay? So I just had to point that out before I move forward. These are the two major arcana in your journey forward, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, this is saying there's big changes that are coming for both of you, and this wheel keeps turning. This is the end of a cycle and moving forward to a new cycle here, and this wheel turns regardless, no matter what. There's a change in the winds, okay? And it's about being able to adapt to that, but this is a sense of true transformation here that's coming for both of you in the future. And again, we have this circle, this compass, and being guided, being led in some way. The compass was here for your partner, right? The World card can represent a compass in some way. And it's like this love is creating a path, and this divine path is going to lead you. This is a new phase in this relationship. So, I mean, what do you see in this? Do you know yet? Because this is this is coming. This is coming. A sense of change is coming. And maybe that change is just as simple as we've said, gaining closure, acceptance over something of the past. But if this is in regarding love, I feel like it's much more, you know, there's something here, there's something brewing. Something much more just in line with your heart, your truth. So I'm going to now close this reading with a poem. Wow, okay. So that wanted to come out before I finished. Libra, I'm trying to ask for these cards and your cards are just popping out before I even finish my sentences. So, I mean, what does that tell you here? This is absolutely a very beautiful energy, a very strong energy, a very high vibrational energy that we are receiving today. But, okay, let me just finish what I was saying. So I've written a card for every... I've written a card... I have written a poem for every card in this deck. So the next card I pull will be one that... I've already pulled this card, but the next card I pull will be one that is, you know, can represent this poem. And this poem is for you to analyse. This poem is for you to really use your intuition. Let that guide you. This is where I leave, and your intuition just grows stronger, okay? Because I'm going to read this poem to you now, and the Knight of Swords is your poem. So let me just find this card for you, Libra. For some reason, I just looked up the King of Swords. So that's a big decision, the King of Swords, by the way. So I feel like that was of relevance to some of you, the King of Swords. But, okay, the Knight of Swords. 12. Okay. Their freedom and capacity to move forward tactically with intelligence and skill is motivated by goodwill, moving fast with a vision, having creative precision, and an urge to succeed. Both truth and mind lead. Wow. How that just tunes in so much to what we've been receiving this whole time, Libra. I'll read that again for you. Their freedom and capacity to move forward tactically with intelligence and skill is motivated by goodwill, moving fast with a vision, having creative precision, an urge to succeed. Both truth and mind lead. So I'll show you this poem for any of you that want to take note. Really beautiful message for you, Libra. Yeah, wow. And do remember that we're on this journey together. This is your energy and I'm just the messenger, okay? I've really enjoyed this reading and I wish you both in this love, in this relationship, the deepest blessings moving forward that really are of truth and goodwill, okay? And thank you for watching. Again, if you're divinely guided towards a personal reading, then the link is in my description below to my website. And as always, I'm sending you love and light.